Hey! Today I'd like to show you how to make this really awesome yellow submarine inspired by my favorite Beatles song. So for supplies, I will be using white, yellow, black, orange, blue, pink, and red polymer clay, a razor blade, a knitting needle to smooth out the clay, gloss glaze for clay, and a paintbrush, an eye pin, and wire cutters. So for the first step, I took some yellow clay and I rolled it into a football shape, which I flattened on one side. I cut some yellow clay into kind of like a snake that will go towards the bottom, and I'm going to smooth it out with this needle tool now. I will now be making the front and the back of the submarine by making a point in the front and then pinching and flattening out the back of the submarine. And it should look kind of like this when you're done with that step. So I have taken a piece of white clay and flattened it out, and then I have used my razor blade to shave off the sides of it and the corners so it's kind of rounded at the sides. And I have fit it to my yellow submarine so that it shows some yellow at the edges. And I am going to now wrap it around my yellow submarine, smooth it out, and I will be cutting off all the excess. So I have finished shaping the back of the submarine, and now I will put on the top of it, which what I did is I took a flat oval shape of the white, I cut a little square, and then kind of like a cylinder shape. Put them here, and I will take my needle tool and I will smooth it out. So I'm now going to shave off the excess white clay so that it looks clean and that it's less bulky. So I sculpted out the white area, and this is what it's looking like. So I have just taken a piece of red clay and wrapped it around the top of the submarine, and I rolled it into a very thin kind of snake shape. And I did the same thing around the back, and I connected it to the red on both sides. So I have shaved the front of it and shaped it, and this is what it looks like. So I'm now ready to make the rainbow for the yellow submarine. And first what I did is I rolled out a red and a pink snake, and I cut little slivers of each one and laid them next to each other, alternating between the colors, and created one snake which I cut in half. And now what I'm going to do is take this pink clay, which is about the same thickness as that, and set it next to it on both of them, because we have to make two of these rainbows. And now I'm going to take the blue and do the same. And now I will bend them into a rainbow kind of shape, and I will stick red clay in the center of it, like that. And now I will cut it off. Oops, I have black clay stuck to there. Just so the red clay is barely showing, like that, and make a very little rainbow. So I've just attached the rainbows to both sides of the submarine right above the red, and now I will be making black rectangles on both sides of the submarine. So for the next step, I have rolled out some very tiny pieces of orange clay, and they will be the eyes, and I will stick them here in the front, like that, and I'll be outlining them in black clay that's very thin. And this is what it looks like now. So next I have rolled out 4 pieces of yellow clay into various sizes and some little red balls. I have put the red clay on the top of each piece of yellow clay, and I will be bending them now into kind of a candy cane shape, like that. And I'll do that for every one of them. So I have put them all in the candy cane shape and stuck them together and then rolled them so that they are together at the base, and I will put them here on top of the yellow submarine. I will now be making the propeller on the back of the submarine, and so I have rolled out a yellow piece of clay, 4 red teardrop shapes of clay, and a little yellow dot. And I will take these red pieces of clay and attach them like that to the top. And I use this knitting needle to make sure that it is securely attached. And now, for the next step, I will be taking this red strip of clay that I've rolled out small, and I will be putting it around at the base of the periscope. And I will cut it here. And I'll smooth that out. Now I will be making the propeller on the back, and I've rolled out a thicker piece of yellow clay and 4 teardrops in yellow that are flattened, and a yellow little ball of clay. And I will attach the teardrops with the small end to the propeller on one side of it. It should be looking like this when you're finished doing that, and now you will take the yellow piece and stick it like that so it looks like a little flower. And now you will attach this right here to the submarine. So I have rolled out 4 very small pieces of red clay that are about 1 millimeter diameter each, and I attach them above each of the black squares on the sides. And now I will be attaching the eye pin on top of the submarine. And I'm also going to put some little grooves in the back of the submarine. So now that your yellow submarine is completed, you can turn it into a necklace like I did. You can make a Christmas tree decoration out of it, or even hang it from your rearview mirror. It doesn't really matter. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye!